продолжаем. Что это такое задание? Одна задача? Мы тут бежали к знати Она в Нижнем Хоклинге. Оксфильде.
Revelio.
Что это за штуки такие? Козочки. Блин, там где-то он внутри, да?
Revelio.
Можно было предложить, что этот набор инструментов следует заколдовать, чтобы использовать для создания всевозможной мебели, уютной хижины любых, даже самых невероятных размеров. Ага, сортир. Там какая-то фигня, не хочу пока.
I should investigate.
Там, наверное, какая-то пещера. Не для моего совсем левела.
Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Не могу сказать.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Отрадно слышать.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I always said that travel...
I beg your pardon.
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far. They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Your life ends here. This is a fast way to get yourself killed. You know that?
Accio! Levioso.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
В разделе коллекционных карт вашего руководства появился новый тип врагов. Читаем информацию о врагах, проверяем. Понятно.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Accio, tell Rookwood to find me himself. Potato!
That's proper people, that is. You ever got a prayer? That's just pitiful.
Фига себе, там лед упал. Офигеть.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Revelio. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Часик. Невероятно.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Это удивительно.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take
Revelio.
one, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Reparo. Levioso. Accio.
Так, давай-ка мы тогда за место... этого.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Mullins beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Почему это 3, а здесь 4?
Mullins beard, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. Lumos. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here.
Так, задание. Не, наверное, испытание, да? Блин, нет, не испытание. Настало время покачивать источные дуэли. Как знать, может, в нашей школе появится новый чемпион. Финальный раунд, скрещенная помощь. Пройдет там, где обычно, если нужны тренировки, манекен в своем распоряжении. Люкан. Расширение инвентаря, увеличить вместимость вашего снаряжения.
Got what I needed. I shall return to the safe. My notes and books.
Раз в 5 дарует разную награду, пройти намеренно, чтобы повысить вместимость снаряжения.
assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Давай,
Diving
попробуем.
into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Давай.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Давай, ладно, хоть первый раз в жизни поплаваем.
This must be where the Pinch-Smedley family astrolabe is.
Шляпа. Ну, имеется в виду шляпу дали. О, рябиновый отвар. Хорошо.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Кремовый комплект одежды в тонкую полоску. Ну-ка. Защита +1. А можно мне просто... Не. Не очень, все не очень. А там что? Там что-то булькает. С коричневым глазом тритона. Очки новые, да? Так, моя прическа не повредилась, самое главное.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Не, спасибо, я больше не хочу что-то. Ёб твой налево камень.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I never thought Ramrod...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Не хочу ли я в лагерь гоблинов? Я хочу продать свои вещи. Что я хочу?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Златоглазки. Пиявочный сок.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Protego! Revelio.
Деревянные очки. Извините, мне нужна была только сумка.
Revelio. Accio.
Ни хрена себе.
Revelio.
Вот это вы спрятали. Ладно. Туда, значит, не вариант попасть.
Revelio.
Замок уровень 1. Бирюзово-коричневая шляпа. Рукоять палочки. Интересно, вот это мне больше нравится. Так, карта Хогвартса, да, тут посмотрим. Тут тоже есть какие-то крылья.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
The Daedalian keys are back.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are
Aw.
back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Давай попробуем.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Узнаваемый шум.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Revelio.
Давай попробуем. Блин, как тут разобраться, если ты не знаешь карты? Я не понимаю. Настолько все запутано. зато прикольно. Ушел на первый урок, пришел ко второму.
If someone says you have eyes like a
Revelio.
На этой гобелене изображена глупая попытка варвара вздрюченного обучить троллей-балету. Можно лишь представить, какое влияние это оказало бы на искусство, если бы его усилия увенчались успехом. Было бы интересно это посмотреть.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Слишком много текста.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Yes.
Да. Я смог это
An
сделать.
old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Да ёп. Неудобная карта. Ну, на мой взгляд. Не понимаю, как в ней ориентироваться-то хотя бы.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Slytherin house chest.
Я тоже помню этот Slytherin част. Он был прямо на входе. Вот он.
This must be my house. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
И 16. Ладно. Попробуем туда добежать. Какое-то дополнительное задание. Интересно, что там.
You're brave though, aren't you? I've seen you in herbology.
relieved to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Опа, еще один ключик. Жетон факультета. Что это? А,
Incendio. Revelio.
так, мне нужно задание. Блин. Там что-то 5 раз и 10 раз. Давай, загружайся. Ох уж эти подгрузки.
Revelio.
Ой. Так, еще нашел один.
Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Не помогло.
Levioso.
Так, на манекене
Hello,
потренироваться.
Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Да.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Good one!
Accio. Incendio.
That's it!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
That was something. Keep trying.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush.
Согласен,
Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Так, хорошо. Тренировка комбинаций.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Непременно.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Себастьян,
Yes,
конечно.
Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Чё их там будет,
We
10?
can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
4 против 2. Понятно.
Levioso. Come on. Levioso.
Don't shy away now.
Potato.
Incendio.
That's all you've got.
Accio.
Levioso.
There goes my way. Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Accio.
Я хотел красиво, а получится как всегда.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Так, что дали? Облачение чемпионе. Давай тервологию пройдем. Вообще я к ней бежал так-то. Ну, видимо, не добежал быстро. Блин, кувырки надо отклоняться кувырками, чтобы всеми требованиями обладать. Ночью там. Как прикольно-то.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Начать. Оу.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the
О,
mandrake.
готовьте ушки.
Accio.
Готовьте ушки. Сейчас будет крики.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Одновременно, наверное, была плохая идея всем вытаскивать.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Она оплошность.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Поговорить с профессором Чеснок. Ща мимолетный перекус.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Ну, по названию, да, кусающая или жующая капуста.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Grab a few... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
Давай все возьмем, коль дают. Удержите тап. Выберите капусту.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Хоба.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Вернитесь к профессору. О, тут можно еще листья посадить. Видимо, это были все листья, которые я мог собрать.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Любил клубник, видели, что маглы обожают эти душистые ягоды.
Revelio. I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
Начинаем подкаты.
Glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden.
Свои две клубнички подкатим к ней.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Ладно, ладно. Пойдем туда. Надо еще пару раз уклониться от всех их атак.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Я пока не могу замки открывать. Жаль.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
Взглянуть.
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Давай. Давай.
Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Так. А это что такое за перо?
Revelio. Incendio.
Опа-на.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Ладно, используем.
Accio.
И выйдите сюда. Все? Нет, еще одна есть. Ага, вижу.
Accio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Теперь должен инвентарь увеличиться, по идее. Это что такое? Какой-то лабиринт. Маг, кто знает, что история живых лабиринтов в Шалане ведет исчезновение 15 века темный волшебник по имени Юна Блэквуд. Юна был отпрыском магической ветви рода Водов. Родители Магла не обнимали его и в попытке найти себе место. Он занялся семейным делом, подстерегаем живых изгородей. Говорит, он мог преобразить заросль шиповника одной лишь силы мысли, с легкостью создавал завораживающие зеленые скульптуры. Это восхищало, но в то же время злил его домовчан, не терпевших колдовства. Их неприязнь только усилила, когда Йону прислала приглашение в Хогвартс, где он поступил на Пуффендуй. И на Хогвартсе Юну встречал Артемзию Блэк, полукровку, от которой отрекся роднее из-за того, что ее мать вступила в связь с Маглом. Вопрос чистоты крови был для Артемизии болезненной темой. Она считала, что достойна девичьей фамилии матери в остракизме, которому ту подвергли родственники, винили отца. В то же время он не поменял Вуду за его магловские происхождения. Артемизия видела в нем такую же, как она, жертву обстоятельств. Что надо сделать? Ого. Ого. Изысканные дуэльные перчатки. Сколько там нужно еще раз? 7, еще 3 раза уклониться. Ну, сейчас там где-то было. Еще эти, по-моему, паучки, не?
Accio. Incendio. Yes. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
На самом деле не так уж трудно с ними бороться, скажу я. Давай на четверочку.
Reparo. Revelio.
Гибридный черный дракон — это огромная тварь, которая может вырасти до 9 метров в длину. Большая грубая часть чешуя, принадлежащая одному из этих драконов, является ценной Арчи Бикла, которую он хранил в своем тайном убежище.
Incendio. Reparo.
Ладно.
Revelio.
Ну, давай еще посмотрим. Ух, ёпрст.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio.
И что надо сделать?
Revelio.
А.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Плюс еще один. Так сказать, ачивочка.
Past the ruins. On the right track. 8 legs is simply too many.
А, с них можно было все время собирать урожай.
Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
Опа-на. Ну, неплохо, неплохо, я скажу. И вот, там еще несколько человечков.
An encampment. This must be it. Levioso. Protego. Stop it. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Сколько грибов. Семь поганок. Так, тележки, по-моему, где-то здесь, да? Дуэльно ловки. Украдите болт для арбалета у снайпера со стороны. Завершите бой без использования рябинового отвара.
This might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Revelio.
Можно как-то мне это...
Could it be Petrificus totalis?
Oh, this day has gone on too long.
Revelio.
Я не вижу болт для арбалетов.
Levioso. Any of you are there? You will return. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I won't rest until...
What was that?
Levioso.
Prepare to surrender now.
Accio. Incendio.
Ого.
Levioso.
What are you doing? That was
Accio. Incendio. Accio.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Incendio. Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
А чё они пустые-то? В принципе,
what's up your sleeve this time,
толка-то
Alec.
никакого, по сути.
Levioso. Accio.
Блин, я не хотел это нажать.
Revelio. Accio.
Так.
Revelio. Accio.
Еще не все.
Revelio.
А где еще одна? Ладно, пойдем пока. Сундук заберем.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Блин. Теперь думай, да? Никаких даже подсказок нету.
Revelio.
Они могут где-то быть за пределами. Вижу.
Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Давайте, заползайте. Не заползли вообще.
Alan himself would be proud.
А мы над ним поиздеваемся чуть-чуть. Вообще куда-то улетел в другую сторону. Оп-хоп.
Accio. Incendio. That was quite something.
Пим-пим-пим-пим-пим. Так. Вернемся сюда на быстром ТП. Просто что-то неохота на самом деле бежать сейчас.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
Без проблем.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
Чудесно.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Сейчас пойдем задание выполним. Вот этот. Ой, не до клавиши вот это. Хогвартс, значит. И потом еще вот это вот по сюжетке пройдемся. Одну миссинку.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Protego! Revelio!
Вот тот гном, который любил золотишко. Где-то был ключ. Наверное, показалось. Где я? А меня здесь нету. Тут прогуливаю. Профессор Гекак.
I hope you were able to take care.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus?
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Wow.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Я могу вот так вот просто сделать.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus
Accio.
may save your life.
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Личные типы врагов реагируют по-разному. Так, я хотел еще вот этот, зелеварение. Погнали.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Зельеварение, зельеварение.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased.
Ну хорошо.
Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Ну, соберите яйца, крем-пломбы и
My
мы
parents
четырёх
considered
читаем.
keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Почему ты спрашиваешь?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
Ты не
Wait,
из того
are you
факультета.
related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Ладно, хорошо.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Яйца. Мех темного дворяна. И перо.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in
Так,
unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
там. Зелье и друз. Выход одна бутылка.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Ага.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Шестнадцатый левел. Е.
Expelliarmus!
Хитроумные ключи, да? Ладно, на сегодня, я думаю, достаточно. Увидимся потом.